Once I tried convincing my friend to take up meditation. Told him it was life-changing. He said, "Convince me." So I sat silently for 10 minutes. He is still confused, but oddly calmer. And, and I'm sure the next competitor are much more capable than me. Yes, it's time to talk to convince competition. Now, my dear Miltonians, I would be calling upon the competitors. As I call their name, the competitors will lose their hosh and come running with Josh to occupy the seats in the order called in the competition gallery. Meanwhile, what we all do, yes, celebrate. From the Calcutta chapter, Miltonian Pooja Bajaj. From the Middle East chapter, Anita Venkata Chalapati. From the Mumbai chapter, Sonia Seth. From the Pune chapter, Samia Jagdale. From the Bengaluru chapter, Miltonian Manjunath A. From the Chennai chapter, Miltonian Vijay Bargotra. From the Calcutta chapter, Miltonian Gaurav Begwani. From the Middle East chapter, Miltonian Karthik Arumugam. From the Mumbai chapter, Miltonian Sham Lata. From the Pune chapter, Miltonian Diya Parak. From the Bengaluru chapter, Miltonian Mala Kumaraswamy. From the Chennai chapter, Geeta Sridhar. I would now like to call upon the judges. When I call your name, I request you to please occupy the seats at the judges' table. Miltonian Arivaram Chaudhary. Miltonian Deepa DS. Miltonian KMPS Nagpal. The timekeeper for the competition is Miltonian Amit Chordia. The judging criteria for the competition is as follows. Honesty and conviction, 10 points. Force and effectiveness, 10 points. Energy, intensity and impact, 10 points. Technical, getting 3 affirmative response at the start and delving on one subject, 10 points. Timing, 120 seconds, 10 points. Each competitor will have 120 seconds to finish their talk. At the 100th second, a warning bell will be given like this. The final bell will be at 120 seconds, which will sound like this. So all the competitors ready? Yes. The judges ready? The timekeeper ready? And the audiences are also ready? Yes. Here we go. From the Calcutta chapter, Miltonian Pooja Bajaj.
We all want a happy and dignified life. Don't you agree? Yes. Happiness revolves around our family, isn't it? Yes. We want their love and care till we die. Don't you agree? Yes. Yet, do you know a staggering 25% of elders in India feel abandoned, isolated, unhappy? They lack basic dignity and often land up in old age homes. I have seen when hands shake and steps become slow. They crave companionship, but a quick, obligatory phone call is all they get. Emptiness beyond words. The silent pain of being unwanted, unloved, uncared for leads to helplessness, resentment, and may end in depression, dementia, heart disease, even suicidal tendencies. Trust me, friends, this may happen to you. Individualistic societies, migration, changing life priorities is the stark reality. So I urge you, prepare yourself now while you still have strength in your bone and clarity in your mind. So once you reach elderly age, you will be standing with grace and courage and dignity.
From the Middle East chapter, Miltonian Anita Venkata Chalapati.
Do you agree technology influences every aspect of our life?
Yes.
Hasn't music entertainment has almost become free?
Yes.
Isn't the human connection most valuable as AI is speeding up in a greater level?
Yes.
Before artificial intelligence, technology convergence created a zero marginal cost society. Means music, communication, entertainment, transportation, energy, and even computing has almost become free. AI is speeding this up. Anything digitized can cost nothing. AI is not a tool anymore. It is replacing every repetitive intellectual jobs. The only trend that truly matters now is life in the real world. I have witnessed this in my own career. AI tools automated the reports, streamlined the processes, made my work faster and easier. But then came a situation which changed my perception. My colleague needed a confidence, not a software. I listened, I guided her, I shared my experiences. That conversation built a trust in her and helped her stronger in building a confidence. Mentoring, storytelling, and the collaboration are deeply, deeply human and irreplaceable in a world where AI can do anything for you. The ability to connect and inspire sets human apart. Friends, for the future, focus on empathy, adaptability, and the human connection because the world racing towards zero cost, the only thing money cannot buy is real life. Human connection wins.
From the Mumbai chapter, Sonia said.
Today's teenagers are tomorrow's responsible citizens. Do you all agree?
Yes.
Education without inner values makes teenager a clever devil. Isn't it?
Yes.
For the bright future of our nation, the potentials of our youth should be nurtured. Are you all with me?
Yes.
We possess the world's largest population of adolescents, 253 million strong. This youth bulge is our demographic dividend. It's an engine driving our economy. But think of a Ferrari. It has a massive, powerful engine. Yet, without a steering wheel, that power is waiting for the disaster to happen. Similarly, for a country's growth, intelligence without inner values is incomplete and dangerous. So, I took the initiative to instill moral values and ethical behaviors to teenagers through Chinmay Mission platform. My goal is to help them differentiate between right and wrong and also to drive them to understand of their individual goals, all while keeping the ultimate goal of life in their mind. Once the destination is clear, the path is visible. Let me tell you the story of Tejas. When Tejas joined us, he was shy, introvert, and lacked confidence. I focused on fearlessness and purity of mind. Tejas drastically improved in academics, placed tabla at central stage. In fact, in the arena of life, he found his voice. If one transformed teenager can make a ripple, imagine the massive wave of change that we can create together. Let us empower teenagers with value education and lay a groundwork for prosperous, harmonious, and unified India.
From the Pune chapter, Samia Jagdae.
Strong bonding is important in family, isn't it? Yes. Children should feel comfortable to speak at home, isn't it? Yes. For this, it is important to bridge the generation gap. Am I right? Yes. But the real challenge is who puts in the effort? Technology connects us instantly, yet emotionally we are drifting apart. Children hide storm behind their calm faces, and parents carry years of expectations. And between these two truths lies a quiet issue: the generation gap. Recently, I read in the news a student secured admission in the top medical college, a dream of many. Yet, he committed suicide. Why? Because he wanted to pursue a different career, but the family pressure left him with no choice. For him, ending his life seemed easier than facing the judgments and arguments at home. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 7 adolescents face mental disorder, yet many suffer in silence at home. Fortunately, my story has been different. We have a simple rule: at dinner time, no phone and no TV, just honest conversation. We share our frustration, victory, and even our silly moments. We laugh, argue, debate, but most importantly, we talk. Slowly, the dining table became the safest place created by my parents where I can share my innermost feelings. The generation gap isn't a bridge, it isn't a wall, it's a bridge that is waiting to be built through proper communication. And when that builds, understanding flows naturally. So my dear parents, start listening without judging, because when a child feels heard at home, he never hides his pain. A family that talks stays strong and happy.
From the Bengaluru chapter, Miltonian Manjunate.
Agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy, isn't it? Yes. We must improve the income of our farmers, isn't it? Yes. Agriculture is essential for national growth, isn't it? Yes. While the majority of farmers still rely on traditional methods, the lack of resources and scientific knowledge is making it unsustainable. Due to this, land is being abandoned, and nearly 19% people have migrated to cities for work. This rural agriculture decline is causing urban crowding, migration, rising prices, and in turn creating an imbalance. Along with 6 friends, we started a farming cooperative a year and a half back. We partnered with a farmer on 5.5 acres. We adopted scientific methods guided by an agriculture scientist, water conservation, bioboundaries for pest control, vermicomposting, and integrated farming. We installed solar-powered cameras for remote monitoring, and we connected many farmers directly to cooperative society for fair sales. This initiative yielded a remarkable result: a bountiful harvest, 20% reduced cost, and renewed confidence among farmers. Many adopted scientific methods. This successful urban-rural partnership, if practiced nationwide, could foster national growth. Friends, farmers are the soul of the nation. As Annadata, they need our support, not sympathy. Together, let us help them work their land with pride, generate employment, and strengthen the economy. When villages flourish, cities breathe easier. As emphasized by Mahatma Gandhi, a nation's prosperity is truly dependent on its self-reliant villages. By nurturing a soil and restoring hope, we can make India evergreen and great.
From the Chennai chapter, Miltonian Vijay Bargotra.
For happiness and success, healthy body is important. Am I right? Life with the wrong and unhealthy organs can be miserable. Am I right? Healthy body is the greatest gift of God. Am I right? Life touching and consuming to the health becomes natural and easy if you have a healthy body. That's why we say health is wealth. The journey through the life can be touched to the greatest extent. My father was suffering with a kidney failure for 9 months. He was going through dialysis. The whole process hit him with the cardiac arrest and the collapse of all the organs. There's so many people sitting in their homes waiting for the organs to be transplanted because no options to be left. And most of the time, they continue to lead a miserable, painful life till they die. My life has been beautiful. God has given me a very healthy life. My job is to touch my excellence till my last breath, and once my body is no more, shouldn't my organs be donated to those people who can lead a healthy and better life? What wrong have they done? What should I take my organs to the burning ghat or to the cremation grounds? My dear friends, my appeal to each one of you is, let's cherish this body. Let's love this body. Give our best till the last breath. Before we are cremated or burned, let's donate these organs to the needy who can lead a healthy, happy, wonderful life.
From the Calcutta chapter, Miltonium Gaurav Begwani.
We all want to help others, don't we? Yes. And we are all there for each other, aren't we? Yes. Every act of support counts, isn't it? Yes. But this wasn't so for Shubhra Jyoti Roy. He was my sincere, hardworking colleague. On 13th of July, he was rushed to a hospital with acute stomach pain. His condition worsened and the doctors stayed vague. By day 10, he was in the ICU and then on ventilator. Costs exploded, health collapsed, hope faded. Unbelievably, every support circle, friends, relatives, colleagues, even NGOs backed out, afraid of the large unpaid bills. No one was monitoring his treatment or supporting his mother. I tried, but that wouldn't ease her helplessness. On 25th August, the hospital pushed him out and 2 days later, Shubhra Jyoti died. Costly treatment, commercial hospitals, unaffordable insurance. Yes, the system failed him. But the biggest failure was our collective apathy. Our indifference killed him. Saying this isn't my problem killed him. Assuming surely someone else is taking care killed him. Believing that my help won't matter killed him. And now, Shubhra Jyoti being forgotten kills the lesson. Friends, it's not about being passive. It's not about money. It's about being there at the right time for the right cause. So when the need arises, don't let your Shubhra Jyoti become another story of neglect. Be the reason he lives. Act before regret is permanent.
From the Middle East chapter, Miltonian Karthik Arumugam.
We all have the power to create change, isn't it?
Yes.
Every small step toward good cause is worth taking. Would you agree with me?
Yes.
Every one of us can make a difference. Am I right?
Yes.
The level of your happiness and success in life is directly proportional to the number of people you serve selflessly. Friends, before I could even become Miltonian, I came to know about Milt through my mentor, Miltonian Velu Arumugam, who used to collect contributions for Snehalaya and share his experiences with Milt. I joined Milt 4 years ago, but I truly found the power of Milt after visiting the Milt School in Simultala. I request you to raise your hand if you have introduced at least one person to our Milt fraternity in the last 2 years. Wow, I hardly see few hands going up. I appeal to each one of you to take an oath today to introduce Milt to at least one person every quarter. Friends, we are 200 plus members gathered here. Each one, reach one to introduce Milt. By early 2026, we would have had at least 200 plus participants who can take up the courses, and we can spread the wisdom of our mentor, Oparesh Acharya, through the Milt training courses. Friends, if we can't do it, who else will? It is our responsibility to take Milt to the world. And I'm sure, with the shared intent and collective action, we can make this world a better place to live in because we came here. And I'm counting on you, and let's make it happen.
From the Mumbai chapter, Miltonian Sham Lata.
India is going to be the country of this century. Don't you all agree? Yes. And to become so, my friends, we need to work in various dimensions, is it not? Yes. And one of those dimensions, my friends, are certainly education. Don't you all agree? Yes. But today, my friends, we are living in a land of contrast. On one hand, we are launching satellites on the space station. On the other hand, children have to walk kilometers together to a village in a school. On one hand, we celebrate digital revolution. And on the other, we cannot even provide basic amenities like electricity, toilets, or even trained teacher. Isn't that social injustice? Yes, our Constitution has given us right to education. But what does that mean by just having policies, frameworks, and slogans if they are not implemented on the ground? Friends, we don't need such policies. What we need is schools who inspire, teachers who empower, and society who values learning rather than the outdated traditions. We cannot blame the government alone. We have to take our responsibilities. I distinctly remember my office peon, Madan, in Kolkata, had a challenge. His son wanted to do engineering, but didn't have the resources. I jumped into it, helped him financially, academically. He became an engineer, was working in Hyderabad, and today, my friends, I'm proud to say he's supporting his family. If we educate one child, my friends, we'll change one life. If we educate generation, we'll change the future of our country. As Dr. B.R. Ambedkar rightly said, education is the milk of that lioness. If you drink it, you'll roar.
From the Pune chapter, Miltonian Diya Parak.
Do you want to live long and strong to your 90s? Yes. Do you want your food to actually nourish you? Yes. Don't you deserve to know what's really in your food? Yes. If your answer is yes, then what I'm about to say matters. A few weeks ago, at a sleepover with friends, we made ready-to-eat noodles. While it cooked, I flipped through the packet. And at the bottom, it read, may cause reproductive harm, may contain carcinogens. I froze. We had eaten this all through undergrad. If something this serious was hidden in plain sight, imagine what all we're missing. Today, packaged food is full of ingredients our grandparents wouldn't even recognize. Emulsifiers, stabilizers, artificial colors, everything except
real food. While they lived longer with less, we're battling lifestyle issues at 30. Why? It's because companies today don't market, they manipulate. Confusing labels, half-truth health claims, fruit juices that have seen more factories than fruit. All natural, that's really just all chemical. Multigrain bread, that's 90% maida, and then the part nobody talks about, adulteration. In India, we get milk mixed with detergents, paneer made from cheap vegetable oil, spices contaminated with brick powder and sawdust. This is not food. It's a profits first, people last system, with warnings and allergens tucked away in corners. We're overeating junk by design. My friends, it's so important to read your labels and question every ingredient, because real change starts where your health begins and with your next bite.
From the Bengaluru chapter, Miltonian Mala Kumaraswamy.
Every person must have dreams and goals, isn't it? Yes. Things are your manifestation of your thoughts, isn't it? Yes. When your dream becomes reality, it gives a true fulfillment, isn't it? Yes. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, dreams are not those what you see in your sleep, but they are those that don't let you sleep. I was born and raised with very minimal means, but I had one big dream, a dream to build a house of my own. Buying a land in Bangalore, constructing a house seems to be almost impossible looking at my financial conditions. People felt I was unrealistic and even laughed at my dream. To me, it wasn't just a dream. It was that reality waiting to happen if only I was ready for it. Dreams can be fulfilled with sheer perseverance, hard work, and determination. And I was ready to give everything what I had. I started saving every penny, worked hard at my job, aimed for promotions, took advices from well-wishers, approached bank loans, left no stone unturned. Finally, it took 7 long years to see my dream taking shape. But when I stood in front of my completed house, I felt something powerful. Dreams must be big. Small dreams, which are easy to achieve, do not transform you or stretch you. Along with building my house, I realized what perseverance, patience, and goal means. Friends, remember this formula. Your dreams, your perseverance, your hard work, your determination is equal to your manifestation.
From the Chennai chapter, Miltonian Geeta Sridhar. Okay.
Each one of us wants to live with respect and dignity, isn't it? Yes. People with disability are all human beings. Am I right? Yes. People with disabilities also need to live with respect. Am I right? Yes, my friends. We find people with disabilities all around us. Mental, physical, and intellectual. They do not get the right support and opportunities and often are ignored and ridiculed. Parents do not accept their disabled children, expect excellence instead of providing the right support and opportunity. Helen Keller was blind and deaf, but with parental care, guidance, and training, she was able to find the purpose of her life and rose to become an inspiration for disabled people across the world. My daughter Vasudha has autism and intellectual disability. At the kindergarten school, her teacher treated her very badly as she was unlike other children in her class. Children did not talk to her. But when my husband and I realized her special needs, we provided her the care, support, therapy, conducive environment, and encouragement. Today, she has completed her BA degree in music, plays violin, draws beautifully, is trained in theater. As a result, she has developed into a confident person. People with disabilities may be handicapped in one area or the other, but they are skilled in some other area. Let us all accept the disabled child in our family, providing them environment to bloom. Let us all support and encourage people in our workplace. Let us all make the public places easily accessible to disabled people. Let us make this place nice for everyone, including the disabled.
Friends, convincing isn't about winning an argument. It is about changing the mindset. And I'm sure we are all convinced by these all-powerful convincing talks. And we, a big thank you to the judges and the timekeeper. Let us send back all the competitors, the judges, and the timekeeper with a big round of applause.